Well, hello everybody. I have decided to take a jump on the bandwagon here with Alaskan Road Truckers. I have played this a few times, but thought I might start a series on it. So we are here, starting a new game, and we are going to see if we're going to make a full series out of this or not. So hopefully you will all enjoy and follow along. So we start off the game here at our last job before we take on the role of running our own business. And let's go and get our first assignment from the lovely Lucy here. Okay, so we get to take this job, which is refinery equipment, and it's an easy task, 5 hours and 4 minutes. So we have the license required A, which we already have. We'll have to unlock new licenses as we go along. And we have front parking. That's 250 miles. Okay, so let's go and accept this. Perfect. So let's go and follow the instructions. So we'll go and lock the trailer first. I don't know if we can lock it from both sides, can we? I can't remember. Can we lock it from both sides? Oh yeah, we can. So let's lock that. Oh, and we shall manage the cables. I really enjoy playing this game because of the interaction that you have with everything, from hooking up your trailer, obviously, and as you'll see once we get into the actual cab of the truck, we can interact with a lot in there too. Okay. Let's raise the supports. Excellent. Right, let's get into the truck. Now, we do have storage spaces in the truck. We have one out here, which is the toolbox, which gives us our radiator cover and our tire chains. So we can need them in the winter. We start in the summer. We don't have a compartment here. We can interact with the engine, which is good because we'll need to do maintenance on it as we go along. So we can do everything from the fuse box to the oil, coolant, lights, and everything else. So that's pretty good. Okay, so into the truck we go. Now we can start the engine two ways. We could press down on the D-pad, or we can, as you can see here, we can interact with a lot of buttons. We get the handbrake, and we want to get the handbrake there. I don't know what that yellow one's for then. We have a CB radio as well, which we can use to call for help if we need it. Just in case in the winter, we get stuck on a hill. We can also get into the back as well, which we will do in a little bit. So let's go and start up the truck. Let's take off the handbrake. Let's head off. So as you can see just above the mini map there, it tells us we've got 149 miles in total to go. I actually put the handbrake on. Get the handbrake on, handbrake, stop. There we go. Go into the settings a minute. Let's have a look here. Go into sound. Let's turn the master volume down a wee bit. Because it does sound like it's a bit loud in the old headset. Right, there we go. Right, that should be alright. Right, let's go. So, if we need additional help, we can press on the center of the controller and we can get the guide from the menu, which gives us everything we need. So this is the map. The map is pretty big. It's not small. It is pretty big. And we've got a whole array of different things we can do. We can clear all these. So we can get the shops, the gas station, points of interest. The points of interest are quite good. We'll get XP from them once we get to a shop and buy a camera. I did change the settings for the steering. I'm hoping it hasn't reset it. Oh, look at that. Look, there's some... Is it deer or is that elk? Not sure. Right, nothing coming. Oh, there's a truck coming. Yeah, I know I'm low on fuel. We need to go to the fuel station, which we'll get to very soon. So yeah, as I was saying, above the mini-map there you'll see the direction we're driving in, and on the right hand side next to the direction it's telling us how far we've got before our next turning we have to take. So that's pretty good. I do love the graphics of this game. If we hold X we get to interact with other things as well, so that's an added extra there, so that's pretty good. We should have wipers somewhere that we can just interact if we look. But, yeah, I do love the graphics in this game. The mountain range looks absolutely amazing. I've not really got into the winter side of things yet, but hopefully if all goes well we will actually get into that. Right, so when we come to the left turn, we will get to fuel. I'll check the settings on my steering to make sure that it is still the same. Slow down because it's quite a sharp turn before the actual junction here. Right, I can't see anything that way, that's always handy. You're letting me out of there, thank you very much. I should indicate, that would be a good start. Right, so here's the fuel station. And then once we get this delivery done, we will go and see our headquarters. Excellent. Right, so handbrake on, wherever I get the handbrake. Hello, there you are. Engine off. Then jump out. Right, let's go and get some fuel in this absolute monster of a truck. Probably the best truck in the game. I highly doubt that, but never mind. Right, let's fill her right up. There we go. Right, so start filling her up. Oh. Right, while she's filling up, we'll go and have a look in the shop. So in the shop we can actually get a different array. There's different things in different shops. We can actually get some hot food here, which we are a bit hungry, are we? Yeah, we are. We could buy a nice hot dog or a corn dog or a chicken roller. Give you all different things. So, chocolate bar give us nutrition by 4%, hot dogs by 10%. I want to buy a hot dog. And then we can just eat that. And that'll give us some, fill our belly up a wee bit. We can also buy batteries for the trucks. We can an array of different things. I can't remember exactly where we buy all the other bits and pieces. Magazines, we've got freezers, we've got drinks. Let's buy an energy drink while we're here. Let's see if we can buy some food. Now, normally, excuse me, normally what I would probably do is buy something what I'm going to need for like my dinner. So if I was to get, I don't actually know what the time is in the game, but oh, it's 1:34, so it's coming up to lunchtime. So we can buy that for our lunch. And we'll need to cook that in the microwave. There's no clothes. You can actually buy like jackets and stuff, but you'll have to get that in a different shop. So we'll get to that at some point anyway. What have you got for us? So we've got coolant, engines. Oh, camera. That's what we want. We want a camera. Perfect. Got our radiator cover, got tire chains. Not going to need any of that. So that's fine. Right, let's go back to the truck. There we go. Let's hit the road again. Now, we'll go into the back of the truck and since it is lunchtime, let's put our chicken tenders in. Now, there is storage spaces here. We've got a container here. Got a container down here, which has got a winter coat in it, which is nice. Got some engine oil and coolant there as well. And another cabinet down here, which got a frozen pizza in it. Didn't actually realise that, but never mind. Okay, so I can't remember how to get the menu up. How do you get the menu up? Ah, there we go. Right, let's eat that. And we are absolutely full. And let's hit the road again. Right, let's go. Oh, that reminds me, let's double check the settings and make sure my steering has saved. Yeah, it has saved, that's fine. I thought there was a way I could actually set the seat back a bit. Camera sensitivity, graphics, brightness. Oh yeah, I can actually put the rear view mirrors on as well. I can't. No, I don't think you can. Right. There we go. We got the extra mirrors there, and then we can do that again. There we go. Right, let's hit the road. I don't think you actually get any fines for speeding, but you will get fines if a car hits you or you run into a car. I don't know why you get in trouble if a car runs in the back of you, but out of all the sort of truck simulation games that I've played, I've actually played on the road which had a great graphics update, I must say. It's a great game to play. Not as interactive as this game, but you can get out and wander around from your truck. You can like hook your trailers up and stuff like that. I've also played Truck Driver, which I wasn't a huge fan of. It's a bit more cartoony for my liking, but out of all the truck games, so far this has got to be the best game I've played. Yeah, an area I can turn. Can I turn my lights on from here? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I should be able to turn my decayed wipers on from there. That's right. Okay. The only thing I noticed that's a bit of a downside is I can't actually see the speedometer very well. So I'm struggling at the moment with that. So we've got 63 miles left to go. Get this delivery done. The AI traffic is, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's not the best. It's probably better than most of the games I've seen, but the graphics really are nice. I really do like them. I think with the fact that you can do so much in this game, from interaction and making sure that you keep your character healthy. You can actually get ill, so you get out by painkillers and stuff as well, so you've got to really look after yourself and survive the harsh Alaskan wilderness, really. Right, we're going to be turning right here. A lot of people don't like using these extended mirrors. They would prefer to just look outside the mirrors on the outside of the truck. I don't mind either or. You turn them off. You don't have to have them on. So the HQ is nearby, but we'll get to that, I think, in another episode. This is just kind of give an introduction into the game. Show what the experience points can get you. Someone did actually mention that there's a couple of bits they would recommend you get first. Actually, I don't think I'll show it in another episode, the HQ. We'll go and do that straight away after this. Change the setting of the steering. It probably works much better with the steering wheel, but it does still feel a wee bit too clunky for me. But yeah, it's better than most, so I'm not going to complain too much. Someone did recommend the settings for the steering, so it's actually made it a lot better. Right, here we are at the refinery. So we do get, I think we do get a couple of options on how we want to park. So there is the big yellow box there. There is this one where we just drive straight into, and there is one we can reverse. So, oh no, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Right. Okay, right, let's see if I can actually get this trailer into... Probably going to be the worst parking ever. Can't actually see. Cannot... Oh, no, 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 I'm going to hit the wall. That's terrible. Right. Okay, it's a wee bit more difficult too than I thought. Maybe it might be easier if I used the other mirrors. So you can see the parking precision just popped up there. And 5 stars. There we go. We are done with that. Right, okay. Let's get the handbrake on. Turn the engine off and we'll unhook the trailer. Lower the supports. Okay. Take off the electrics and the air brakes. I mean, you can buy other trucks. That you have actually got a couple in the garage. So I could actually show that as well. That'd be... come away from that. Right. Right, let's get our payment here from this fella over here. There you go. That is your stuff delivered, sir. Thank you very much. So there we go. We got no cargo penalty, so which is a bonus. Cargo durability. We got a parking bonus as well, so that's absolutely perfect. Right. Good job. Oh, I earned a trophy. Good job, trophy. Right. Okay. No, we're going to set route to HQ. And there's our HQ there. So we're not too far away. So, right. Let's go. So, yeah, when you go into the menu, you'll actually get your trucker. And this is your reputation up here in the middle with the stars. It tells you how far you've traveled, how many days you've gone through, and the truck that you're driving. This then gives us the personality. So you get things like allowing to remove trees, allowed to remove dense roadblocks, increase cold and stuff. So your licenses, you can get your licenses for Trucker B, Class 2, roadside assistance, which gives you 10% cheaper. So there's that, and also the mechanicals. So this is a good one as well to get. So the first two that I've been told is the better ones to get is the hands-on approach and hands-on approach 2. So allow remove trees and remove more demanding roadblocks. So we're going to try and get ourselves up to that. Right, let's go to HQ. And apparently there's a special something there as well, so I don't know. We're going to have a look. I never noticed before. But apparently there's something special there. And I'll show you the 2 trucks that you can get. One of them is exactly the same as this, and the other one actually a slightly more powerful truck. So we are 30 miles away. It shouldn't take us too long to get there. Try not to look down at my knees while I'm driving. That's not exactly helpful. There are a number of people that are really into playing this game. The audience that I've seen with them is large enough. They do get a lot of people watching. So a couple of them do the live streams, which is great. But some of them I've watched, they don't seem to get any views at all. So I don't know what the audience ratio is really like offhand. As I say, a few will have a lot of viewers and some will have no viewers, so we'll see what I get with this. Right, so we're going to be turning left in a moment. That'll take us into our HQ. Right, here is our headquarters. Okay, so let's just park up here. We'll go into our headquarters and we'll show you exactly what's going on in here. Right, so inside our HQ we have the office and we have a big open space here which I imagine would be for trucks and stuff to come in and get fixed. We have a road map of Alaska, which is, as you can see, it's fairly big. It is fairly big. We also have a kitchen, which some stuff we can only cook in the oven, so we've got to cook it beforehand. We have a microwave that we can't actually use with this specials. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nope, nothing in there. But we can keep stuff in the fridge. What is the special gift thing? It's supposed to be something. Oh, wait, what's that? Container. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got a puffer jacket. We've got a flashlight. I don't think we've got a flashlight, and we'll take that. Painkillers. We'll take them. Puffer jacket. Tire chains. I've got tire chains. Scraper. Don't know if we got a scraper, but we're not going to worry about that just now because we're not in winter. We're not going to worry too much. So in the office, we have our call in a replacement. Huh? What is that? I'm not going to do that. Right, anyway, let's have a look at the computer. This here is where we can do everything we need to do. So we have a truck dealer, so we can get different trucks in the different classes. Not sure which ones these are. That'll be our one we've got. Yep, that's the one we've got. Now we do have special, which we'll get to in just a second. Class 4 and special. These are our two trucks that we actually have already. Isn't that awesome? So if we go into this one is identical to the one we've got. It's just been just modified, really. We don't actually have any other models, so that's bad MT. We'll show the interior. We can buy that for 0. And if we go into this one, I'll just double check that one. Hold on. So if we double check that one, we get 2600, 472 horsepower. I'm sure that this one is more powerful. Yep, 551 horsepower. So yeah, trucking hell. I like that. So we could get that, but I am not going to do that. But just kind of show you that we can. We can. I don't think we can actually sell them. No, it's only the one we've got. So manage HQ. We can actually get a workshop. We can customize the workshop. We get parking. So if we buy the parking, we could actually put one of the other trucks in there, which would be quite cool. And we have a tire workshop. So as we go through the game, it will tell us when we can or what we can do. We can grab jobs from here. So we're over here, so we can grab a job from here if we wanted to. This will tell us which ones we can get. The ones in black are the ones we can get. The ones in red, we don't have a license for. There's license A, as you can see right there, and license C. We can apply for a loan if we want. We obviously have to pay that back, so we've got to be careful of doing that. Call in a replacement. I imagine that's to call someone in to do the job for us. So, and there we have it. Don't think there's anything there. Well, we have a bed. We could sleep in our HQ. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That is the beginning of Alaskan Road Truckers. Hopefully you'll all enjoy this and we can make a full series out of this, which would be really interesting. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll leave it here for today, guys. So if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you are informed of all my uploads. So with that, I hope to see you all in the next one, guys. But until then, bye for now.